Welcome to Sugar Daddyz Podcast, where we get real about love, money, and everything in between. I'm your host, Namon Jones, here with my co-host, Diopla Sample. What's up, D?
What's going on, Namon?
Man, they say love don't cost a thing, but what about companionship?
Hey, man, we just two grown-ass men having real talk, making real connections.
Welcome to another episode of Sugar Daddyz Podcast. That's Sugar Daddyz with a Z. I'm your host, Big Daddy, with my homeboy here, Magnificent. What's up, Doc?
What's up, Big Daddy?
Hey, man, I'm just hanging, man. Hey, we got somebody amazing today.
Yes, we do.
Yo,
so
man.
beautiful.
Gorgeous. I wanted to play the song by Mint Condition. You see my eyes, man?
Yeah.
Pretty brown eyes you
Yeah.
got, right? No, on a serious note, man, we have an amazing person that we really want to dive
April
into.
Q.
April Q, entrepreneur. She's an actress. She's a brand, strategist.
Artpreneur.
Artpreneur.
Yeah.
That's right. Artist. I'm going to let, you know what? Come on, shit. April, come on. What's up, April? What's up?
What's going on?
Hi, y'all.
April, what's going on with you? Thank you for coming on the show.
I mean, y'all pulled me in the lion's den.
Yeah.
But this,
How it feel
I'm
being
here
the lion's
now.
den?
It's intimidating, but I think I'm gonna be okay.
Yeah,
I think
no,
I'm gonna
you
be
good.
okay.
You good.
Okay.
You in a safe place.
I'm in a safe place.
safe
Okay.
place. You safe.
I'm amongst friends.
April, I heard you got this new single out, girl.
I
Yeah.
do,
What
I
is it
do.
about?
So I'm just gonna back you up. It's entrepreneur. I'm an entrepreneur.
Okay.
Entrepreneur.
An artist, and entrepreneur. So I'm an
Okay.
entrepreneur.
Okay.
I
I like
that.
it.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
And one of the things I do is build stories, create stories, build worlds, build characters. I'm an actress, and so I built a story, built a character called Black Hollywood, Maryland.
Yeah.
I used to be a street performer on Hollywood and Highland in Los Angeles, and
Okay,
I was
okay.
doing a show with a character and ended up building this world around her. And so the first single of the world dropped, which is Big Old Daddy. And that's the single that's out right now.
Big old daddy.
Big Old Daddy Bod.
I love
Big
that.
old bod. Okay.
You know, April, first of all, I've been in media forever, right, on the business side. And one of the things we always talk about is storytelling. Storytelling is so amazing. So take me on, this song that we're going to listen to. We're gonna play it for everybody, but before we play it, set it up a little bit for us. Talk about, the storytelling and that aspect.
Yeah, definitely. So, interesting enough, as an actress, I'm a trained actress, Beverly Hills Playhouse. As an actress, one of the things that you have to character development, right? You have to figure out who is this character that you're playing.
Right.
And so when I was working on Hollywood and Highland and I had this costume on and I was basically a black Marilyn Monroe, one of the things I did was like, okay, I'm not trying to imitate Marilyn Monroe. Like, I'm not a impersonator. I'm an actress. And so I had to figure out like the world around me, how people were responding to me and the tourists, who I actually was. And so I started figuring out, okay, I didn't like being called Black Marilyn either. Like, that wasn't given. So one thing led to another, and Black Hollywood is an industry. And Marilyn, when I did more reading and studying on her, she's actually considered this goddess. But the black women of her time, the Lena Hornes, Dorothy Dandridge, Ruby Dees of her time, really wasn't called goddesses.
Okay.
And so I said, you know what? I'm going to call this character Black Hollywood, because Black Hollywood is an industry. And I'm going to keep Marilyn to kind of take ownership of that word goddess, meaning someone of this skin tone can also be called a goddess. So that's how we call it Black Hollywood Maryland.
Okay.
And which is trademarked.
Okay.
Love it. Don't try to
so-
steal it. It's trademark.
Can't have it. Can't
Okay.
have it. Been doing it. Been on it.
Okay.
And Big Old Daddy. So Marilyn Monroe did a song called My Heart Belongs to Daddy. And I said, okay, Black Hollywood Maryland would do that. What's going to be considered? And so some of the storyline, as you'll go when you start to read the book, is Black Hollywood Maryland has a father who she's really close to.
Yeah.
And at one point he'll say, you'll meet other men in your life. They'll never be your father, but they could be your daddy. So make sure he the biggest, the baddest. He can hold your heart, hold your, make sure he can hold you down.
So there's
and
a
that's
book
how she came with freedom.
associated with this as well.
It does.
Okay.
It
Because you said
does.
book, we talking about single.
It's a world. It's a whole universe.
Okay.
It's a
So
whole universe.
ecosystem.
It's an ecosystem.
I know that's right.
That's right. It's an ecosystem. A creative ecosystem.
Yes, yes.
All right, so Big Old Daddyz. Let's hear it. Let's tune it in.
Let's do it.
Come on.
Put it on me, baby, you're mine. Sharing space is always nice, but you can be my pumpkin pie. Daddy, oh daddy. One day we are walking in the park, next day we are talking in the dark. Daddy, oh daddy. Big old daddy, I'm your baddie. Diamonds on me, baby, riding in your caddy. I'm a big old package, glance back at me. Big old daddy, love me lavish. I like that. Big old. I like that. Put it on me, baby, you're mine. Big old. I like that. Big old. I like that. Big old. I like that. Put it on me. Big old. I like that. Big old. I like that. I like that. Put it on me. Big old. Big old. Big old.
I can vibe with the song.
Yeah.
Because I can relate.
Hey, that's dope.
I love
Hey,
it.
y'all better go get this. That might need to be our theme song.
Big old, big old.
When you walk into the door, all the ladies in the spot drop to the floor. Big old daddy make 'em stop.
Yeah.
When you walk into the door, all the ladies in the spot drop to the floor. Drop to the floor. He's proud to have me. Show me his affection and he never doubts me. Ooh, he stands beside me. Give me all the praise and might as well just make some babies. Ooh, can't nothing stop us. So excited, I can't lie. Daddy, you can be my pumpkin pie. I like that. Big old,
Pumpkin pie.
Now that mean you gonna eat me. That mean you gonna eat me. You can be my big old pumpkin pie, you gonna eat me.
You want to ask April.
Big old daddy, ain't no hurry. Just don't keep me waiting. I need sugar daddy. I'm
That's
the baddie.
my
Put it on me,
interpretation
baby,
of
while
what I
I'm in
heard.
the
We're about to find out.
caddy.
I wonder why I wanted water.
I'm
I'm not playing with y'all.
We're about to find out.
Where you at? Big ol' daddy, what's it gonna be?
I like that. Big old.
There you go. You need a bod.
I like that. Put it on me, baby. You're
Bob, y'all heard that? Big old, big old.
A big old daddy.
Big old daddy.
B.O.D.
I like that. Put it on me. Big old, big old, big old. Big old, big old.
So what you think? What you think?
I like it.
I like the song.
So April, man, that was first of all amazing. April Q, she killed it, right? Y'all need to go download that shit. Hey, that was hot.
Go
That's
check
a
her
vibe, man.
out.
April Q,
It's Black
Wait a minute.
Hollywood, Maryland.
That's what I
Black
was saying. Where can
Power.
they find you at again?
Black Hollywood, Maryland.
Yeah,
First of
go
all, before
to.
we dive into it, yeah, that's a good point, D. Where can we find you? How can they download it? Talk to us about it, first of all.
Great. So the song is streaming everywhere on all platforms performed under Black Hollywood, Maryland, BOD, B-O-D, Black Hollywood, Maryland, B-O-D.
B.O.D.
So you can find the song streaming anywhere. You can find me, aprilqrussell.com. That's my website. Google me. I'm on there. April Q. April Q. You can find me.
Google her. Let's talk about it. So, okay, let's dive a little bit into it's got a little vibe there, you know what I mean?
No, I'm feeling the ooh.
Sugar and spice.
Wow.
What you? Wait, I want to finish this thought. Like, you
No,
something.
it was seductive. It was sensual.
Because Black Hollywood, Maryland talks like that. That's a character. It's just like,
it
hi.
turned me on.
I know the breathing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Body. It just make you want to. Shit.
Listen.
Hey, you got me in the zone.
That's what I was hearing. I'm telling you how it affected me, my emotion. Like, it captured my emotion. If she was like,
Was it like feel good emotion? Like were you feeling good?
No,
like
I felt-
happy?
I did, but I
Okay.
also felt sexual.
Okay.
Sensual. I
Sensual
felt,
or
yeah.
What do you-
okay.
Well, sexual and sensual. Like, I felt relaxed.
Okay, we love relaxed.
But
we
I
love
also
relaxed.
felt like
That's
I
good.
wanted
That's
to
a great
embrace,
adjective.
like I wanted to embrace and just like pull.
Okay, so let me ask this question.
Embrace and pull. Okay, this is
I D. We're making it hot up in this motherfucker.
I'm just saying.
That's good.
That's what the song made
no,
me feel.
It did make me feel that way. So let me ask this question then. You say you want a big old daddy. Tell our loyal followers, fans, and everybody out here that's about to go download your motherfucking single because it's hot. What you mean by big old daddy?
So Black Hollywood Maryland is a character, and she says she wants a big old daddy. So
April don't want a big old daddy.
So I'm just.
We gotta be clear.
So
Black
that's all.
Hollywood,
Black
Maryland,
Hollywood, Maryland.
Black Hollywood Maryland.
She wants a big old daddy.
She wants
So,
a big old
but
daddy.
big old daddy meaning.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Yeah,
So what is- yeah.
That's okay.
Talk to me.
Black Hollywood Maryland wants a big old daddy.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Hold on. Say it one more time. Say it one more time.
Black Hollywood Maryland wants a big old daddy.
Daddy.
So,
So yeah, and it's so this goes back to you really have to understand who I am as a person. I'm an entrepreneur, and I create stories and I create worlds, but I create them from authenticity. Yes, there are inspirations, and they're inspired from something authentic from me. It's entertainment at the end of the day, right?
Right.
So I'm
Right.
not gonna make it too deep, right?
Right.
But it's definitely inspired from something. So yeah, so I wrote this to pay homage to men. I wrote Big Old Daddy Bod to pay homage to men, and really even more specifically about black men. I have an amazing father in my life. I was raised by a great mother and a great father, but I had a really good balance of both.
Okay.
And so for me, I saw men that pour into their family and their woman. In this case, it's more like a woman, pour into their woman, you know, her lover, her friend, her baby daddy, her husband, her companion, her financial provider, like her confidant, her spiritual, like that was her big old daddy, right? And so, you know, there's actually a line in this, and this is funny, that says, big old daddy, take care of me. I don't need a sugar daddy.
I heard it.
You heard that?
No, I was gonna ask you about that.
I was like,
Yeah. Come on. So big old daddy take care of
Because-
me. I don't need a sugar daddy.
Because just what
You
I
on the
was
goddamn
saying.
Sugar Daddy's podcast. We need all y'all to be
I
a
know.
sugar daddy. Goddamn. Okay, but go ahead. Tell us what you meant.
Just what I said. Big old daddy is, you know, big old daddy is holding it down in so many ways. At you know, just one of many things he's doing is sugar daddy duties, right?
Oh, that's
Right.
deep.
And so she don't need just that, and then it's okay, but that's not what she needs because big old daddy got the full 360 covered.
I'm a big old daddy.
All right,
You a big old
Bod.
daddy?
I'm a big old daddy and
A
a
sugar daddy.
Yeah.
So you wrote this book first. The book came first, right?
It did not. So the character Black Hollywood Maryland came first in Los Angeles on Hollywood and Highland.
Okay, tell us about her first. How did you come
thank
up with the
you.
character? Talk about that.
And so, like I said, I was working on Hollywood and Highland, and I decided I would call her Black Hollywood Maryland. And I was like, okay, let me think about who she really is as a person. And I really wanted to figure out who she was. So as I started thinking about the character and how things move on Hollywood and Highland, it's kind of like creepy. It's like darkness behind the bright lights. It's all these million of people, but it's also magical and whimsical and everything in between. So I was like, okay. And she, you know, my show was doing so good and people really loved the character. I said, what if she came from another planet? And I started working a world that I knew could only be told through book form of her coming from another planet. And eventually she would end on planet Earth.
Wow.
Okay.
And so to bring it 360, I think I brought you the book.
Yep.
Her name is Black Hollywood Maryland. And when I started writing the story, I said, okay, if she comes from another planet, that means she's Black Hollywood Maryland on stage, but off stage she has a real name.
Okay.
And her real name is Blay Home.
Play home.
Blay Home.
Play home.
Okay.
Play
And
home.
if you look at that, hold it up right there. If you look at that, right, it's Black Hollywood, Maryland.
Oh. So y'all got the
Uh-huh.
Black Hollywood Maryland.
I love telling stories. And so I'll leave it at that. Because
Okay.
it's a big world, it's a big universe.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
now so the book is
Black
out.
Hollywood, Maryland. The
Play
book is
home.
out.
You can get the book. That's her origin story, and you're
Okay.
still not going to figure out how she gets here quite yet.
Okay,
And then
okay.
the first single to the whole soundtrack of the franchise, which is Black Hollywood Maryland performs Big Ol' Daddy.
Okay, so wait a minute.
Got
Wait a minute.
it.
So what's
Come
the
on, Ramon.
so
you
there's
getting
a
it? You
I
pick,
got
are
it.
you are you
But
picking up what I'm putting
I'm
down?
picking
yeah,
up what you
but
put
there's a
down.
whole
Absolutely.
mystery behind this.
It is a mystery.
Okay, so
I'm mysterious.
I see.
Oh, really? So, Black Hollywood, Maryland wants a big old daddy. What April Q want?
Are we done talking about the book?
Hey,
What do I want? I want to allow. I think what I in my headspace, what I think a bod encompasses, would
Okay.
be amazing for me in my life.
Okay, I want to talk about that. What is that?
That is
Hey,
it.
what- no, I
Because-
might can answer it.
What?
wait.
I want her to answer.
I might can answer it.
No,
she
got-
said something.
No,
She said
let her
something.
answer. Let her
You know
answer
what
it.
she said?
Let her
I am.
answer it.
I am. But I want to say something she said. She said, I had an amazing balance in my life. Great father, great mother. He probably going to look like her father. Go ahead.
So there are things about my father that are amazing, and if I could find some of those characteristics, great.
Goddamn.
Hold on, wait.
Goddamn.
But that's.
Let
But
me-
I don't want to marry my
Drop the
father.
goddamn mic. Shit. Go ahead. Go ahead, April.
Yeah.
Yes.
But again, I want to allow the man that I'm supposed to be at my big grown age to come to me, and so the bod. Your question was, what do I think a bod consists
Yes.
of? He is her lover,
Okay.
her friend, her confidant,
Mm-hmm.
her companion, her baby daddy, her husband, her
friend.
IGA,
Her what?
her financial support system,
Okay.
her emotional support system. Like that's her that's her people. That's her big old daddy. And because of that, right? And even in that, he's a sugar daddy. Like he got her covered. But that's just one element of who he is as a big old daddy. Right? Sugar daddy, yeah, he got that. He for sure. She might call him sugar daddy. What's a sugar daddy? But that's her bod. Like he got her covered. And everyone, that's not everyone's relationship, and that's okay. But a bod is he's 360. He's 360.
He encapsulates all of that. I get that. Okay.
One of the things we talk about is qualifiers.
Okay.
Right. You got to qualify to be a sugar daddy. And in a qualifier, we also talk about, and D talk about this all the time, is you should grow from being in a relationship with a sugar daddy, right? To me, that's a bond, right? We're going to create some businesses together. It's to me, finance and sex when it comes to that's such a small part of it. For it to really last and be something great, you got to have all these other attributes to make it great. You should walk away from this thing not only elevated, you should have stacked some money. You should have been able to grow in your career. There's some things you should have grown in your spirit from a knowledge of what you want in a man and what you don't and what you can expect and not expect. All those things are to help growth happen in the whole aspect. So in hindsight, to your point, I understand because that's what should happen. What we find a lot of times are imposters. Cats who want to be a sugar daddy, women who say they want to be a sugar baby, but they don't meet the qualifications, and that doesn't happen.
Okay, so thank you for opening that door. Because you can say you want all of these amazing things and it don't happen.
Okay.
Because Mr. Right don't exist. What does exist is a man that can grow to be the quality of a man that you need him to be, but he's not gonna be him. Like, okay, so let's go back.
I understand that.
Your father grew to be a good guy. Good guy,
Again.
good guy, right?
Right.
But he wasn't flawless.
And I never said that.
No,
I'm way too emotionally immature to think anybody's flawless. I think accountability is amazing for a man and a woman. I think bringing accountability to the table. I
Yes.
think growth, right? If you're not
Yes.
growing, and maybe I didn't say all those things, but you're right. Growth is. But I'm not going to sit here like some women and say they want this picture perfect man. That is not what I'm saying.
But it does go back to what I was saying about qualifiers, right? So for an example, right? You can argue all you want, the debate. Michael Jordan is the GOAT, Tom Brady the GOAT. But they ain't fucking become the GOAT yesterday, right? They didn't become the GOAT immediately.
True.
They had to put some work in. They had to continue to operate in a fashion to help them grow to the vision that they had. A lot of times, one of the qualifiers that we don't talk about in a sugar daddy, it should be some fucking vision. Where you taking it? Because we said it earlier, we're on the other side of time and all that, but where we going with this? Where is it going?
Can I ask a question just for my clarity?
Yeah.
So, I'm busy.
No, yeah,
So
yeah.
I don't really know what a sugar daddy is in y'all's. I really don't. Like I've never been. So because when I hear you saying things like when you come in and walk out, so that's already processing it different for me, right? It's like, okay, they're coming into something with an agreement, then they're going to leave. So there's exit date. That's how I'm hearing it. Because I really don't know. You know what I'm saying?
So I'll address it. I'll let you address it. So first of all, I think it's episode 1. Don't quit. We talked about,
I need to go back. I need to go back and watch episode 1. Okay.
Yes.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
But in a nutshell, right? There are many beliefs of what a sugar daddy is. Right? The reason why we started this podcast because we know that there is this lifestyle that exists. And when I say this lifestyle, people can call it sugar daddy. They can call it whatever they want. I know so many, especially black men, we're talking about our culture, our community, that had a whole family on the other side of town, was married to grandmama and them, and then it was swept under the rug, nobody discussed shit. Right? It exists in our culture. Why we don't talk about it? I am sick and tired of having individuals talk about the black man, the black man, the black man. Oh, I'm tired of a man hurting me. I'm tired of this, I'm tired of this. We're like, well, shit. We're going to put your motherfucking money where your mouth is. We're going to step up and say, all right, I can handle all them other things. Now what the fuck is the problem? Right? So we're trying to find a balance. So 1, we're talking about this lifestyle, right? 2, we're identifying what it is. We told our stories early on, and our stories, we didn't even know we were sugar daddies. We kind of fell into this shit, right? But then it was a lifestyle that kind of developed, and we're like, fuck, this is something we know that we really enjoy, and then we started identifying what it was. A sugar daddy ain't necessarily just a transactional situation. It can develop. You don't have to enter into the situation looking for an end. What usually happens in the end, rules broken. We talked about date 1.
Ooh, educate me.
Right? We talked about on an earlier episode about going on dates and how you get from A to Z. Some folks were in our DMs, right? And in that, you identify what you want, what you like, and all that shit. But with that comes, what are you really trying to seek out of this situation? Because we identified it.
Right. And see, for me, it's more about a sugar daddy can be a pastor, a husband. He can be, he can't.
Right.
It's not a negative connotation.
It's not just transactional where he taking care of everything. So first of all, a man is supposed to take care of the household, period.
I agree.
Okay. Amen.
I agree.
Amen.
No.
All right.
By any means.
Yeah.
I
Watch it. If he take care of the household, he eliminate, or should, 90% of the shit you probably be thinking about you think you need.
Yep.
Bills paid. You don't pay no goddamn bills. What you complaining about? I buy all your clothes, get your hair done, your shoes, and there's what? And then, cause my sugar babies, I get them. Did all that and then gave them cash. Especially when I say, I give her $2,000 a week. Cash. Wait a minute. So she make 6 figures sitting at home and don't buy shit.
And I'm not, so I really feel like you guys, and again, I'm in the lion's den, I get it.
Okay.
But I think you guys have a perspective that I just don't have, and I feel like I'm hear you. Sometimes when I have heard of sugar daddy. So I'm trying to get it from like what you guys actually mean, because yes, it can be anybody, any occupation. It's not an occupation, but it's
Right.
a lifestyle thing, right? And I'm
That's
just really
right.
trying to like, I'm not making any judgment. I'm just,
Let me-
I'm trying to really
It's
understand,
more,
like,
it's more of a
because-
lifestyle, like you're saying, to where a person. So, okay, let me back up. I can only talk about my story. My grandfather had a wife and 3 other women, and took care of all of them, and he took me around them since I was 5.
so was he the,
he was my hero.
But I'm saying, was he their sugar daddy? I'm just trying to get y'all to really, I
No,
don't know, think y'all
we
understand what I'm
identify-
asking.
I'm
Right, I
identify-
understand men have other, that doesn't mean they're not bods or not sugar daddy, any of that. But I'm trying to understand this. So as a woman, having had some girlfriends, that's never been my lifestyle to look versus basis how it's brought to me. Oh, girl, we got sugar daddies and you're a sugar baby and you enter into this and it's this type of agreement and you understand, you just, that is about as much as I know about it, right? So for me, that doesn't do it for me, right? And I don't, but when I hear y'all talk about it, it's like I'm trying to really, is it that, which is fine. I'm just trying to understand, is it that transactional? 'Cause wasn't there like a website one time where you can be a sugar baby?
Yeah, I think-
Website something,
so
where you can you can
Well, we'll
try out
create
for.
another one.
No,
Okay,
I'm serious.
just so you know,
there
I
was like
am
a
too.
website that you. I know you are. I know
Yeah,
you are.
I'm joking.
Y'all should, but I'm just saying.
It's
but
in the
under
making,
that,
actually. Gotcha.
right?
We didn't want to jump ahead of everything.
Yeah,
But anyway,
we did.
let me get back to it.
But if you
No, let me
apply
answer the
on
question.
something like, okay,
Let me answer
thank
your
you.
question in a nutshell, right? A sugar daddy and the stigma that comes with it, it is typically an older man dating a younger woman.
Okay, facts,
Typically.
facts. Okay, that's
Right?
right. Yep.
And
Number one.
it is a lifestyle because there's sugar, which I guess you could call them sugar mamas who do the reverse.
Okay.
They're older women who date younger men. That's typically the premise.
Got it.
Okay.
Thank you. Now we're getting somewhere.
Now, of the premise, you make it what you want to make it. Most older men want to get with a younger woman. Why? Because they can keep up. Sometimes it's sexual. Sometimes it's beauty. Sometimes we talked about it earlier, most sugar daddies don't look the way that D and I do. So a lot of them, and I don't mean that to kind of be like I'm bragging.
this is
anything,
good, though.
but
This is
most
so-
guys. So that, for an example, we talked about statistics. You can agree or disagree with me, but statistics show us more white men who are sugar daddies will spend money on a woman, fly them out and do all those things, have no expectations, sexual and none of those kind of things.
Okay.
Right?
So
And that's why a
white
lot-
sugar daddies. So you're saying like the white sugar daddies are known not to
They're different.
They're just different.
They operate
I'm not-
different.
I'm
They
not
operate
saying-
different.
They
Just-
want
okay.
companionship. They want all those things.
That's in a sense they don't want sex.
This is
So
so.
some
I mean,
of them
this
do.
is really good. Just kind
But
of
it's
comfort.
Some of them do.
Okay,
Some of them do.
that's interesting.
Some of them also have issues with ED and those kind of things.
Okay.
When you're dealing with most black men that are sugar daddies that are keeping up or whatever, they don't have them issues. They sex drive, they ain't taking no pills, right? They want companionship, but they tired of something, right? What do I mean by that? Most relationships, we talked about it. Statistics show the divorce rate is at alarming rates in the United States of America. Statistics show us that. Statistics also show us that the divorce
Traditional
rate.
relationships.
We're just talking about marriage, divorce. Divorce off the chain. Statistics also show us in research that the number one reason for the divorce is finances and sex. So why is it then that more single people are having great sex and spending good on finances and most married couples are having all these damn issues? There's a problem. So that also tells me then that there's a lifestyle that exists that people enjoy. So most sugar daddies, especially from a black man's perspective, want to enjoy life, drama-free, control the situation, the dynamics, and have a good life at it.
So let me tell you this.
So can I just respond? That was a big statement. I just want to make sure I would understand that part. So so thank you. That was helpful. Now I'm just going to try to break that down. So the lifestyle is we're coming in. You say drama free because of like what dictates that? Like what is this?
What dictates drama-free is being truth. We talked about that. You gotta have 100% transparency up front. Ain't no bullshit. Ain't no games.
Yeah, but now listen.
So it's like the man can say, like you said, I have 3 other women. This is what we're doing.
Yeah, but let me show you something. This is a big picture.
Okay.
Hip hop didn't exist until when? 70s. It's a culture. That's what we bringing to light.
Okay.
A sugar daddy culture that exists that we don't talk about. So the big picture is, no, it's more than just you see somebody going out, an older gentleman with a younger chick or whatever. No, it's more than that. It's a culture. Now we finna bring it to light. So now everybody know, hey, you can wear your Timberlands or your whatever. When it comes to the lifestyle, it's a brand. It's more. It's not just transactional. Cause you could be a sugar baby and fall in love with your sugar daddy, or your big old daddy.
I'm not sure we can use those in the same. But I hear you. I hear you.
No, you know why?
Yeah.
Because your perspective on it is different, and that's okay.
I'm not respected on what? On which part?
Your perspective on sugar daddy and big old daddy, it's different.
Oh, in
What's
terms
it?
of how I am.
Yes,
Well,
yes,
I'm trying to
Yeah,
learn.
so
y'all.
but that's okay.
Yeah, so,
It's okay.
So you were asking, going back to what you were saying, you were asking about, the perspectives, right? And I guess expectations, right? And so when it comes to a sugar baby, sugar daddy dynamic, the most critical part of it is being fucking truthful. Just being truthful. You can't come to me with bullshit because I'm gonna recognize it. Eventually, it's gonna fall apart. And
why would that not be the boundary or the most dynamic in any relationship?
It should be.
Right, even whatever we call it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It should be, but guess what? It's not.
So what makes this category of sugar baby, what's going to make that now work? If the word marriage
great.
hasn't made it work.
No.
If boyfriend.
No. You know why?
So that's all.
No. You know why? I can tell you why.
Why?
Marriage, we can divorce and all that kind of shit, right? A sugar baby, sugar daddy dynamic, I don't want to lose the benefit of what I got. It's that fear of loss. See, I already know we ain't getting married right now. I don't know we in love yet. To Dee's point, you can fall in love and all that can happen. It does happen. It can be lasting. All that shit happens.
Is she then still called your sugar baby?
I guess it could be considered. But let's take one. But from what we're talking about,
or she called your wife.
But from what we're talking about, let me finish my point.
Okay.
From what we're talking about, though, right, is we're talking about the dynamic of sugar baby, sugar mama relationship, right? If it stems from truth in the beginning, the reason why that dynamic works is because it is an arrangement, because it is a transaction. Think about it from this perspective. You talked about hip hop earlier. When hip hop made it, now the hip hop artists, if you don't come to their concerts or download their music, and back in the day it was buy their albums, whatever, that's how they make it, right? That's how they survive. So my point is that once you subscribe to it, right, you kind of dictate how far you want it to go, if it's going to be something or not be something. But the truth got to be there. We can't bullshit on it, because if we do, it's not real. The sugar baby, sugar mama relationship, sugar baby, sugar daddy relationship ain't real. It ain't real from that dynamic because you bullshitting with me. That's the one, that's a deal breaker for me. If I catch your ass lying, it's like, what the fuck are we doing? Why you got to lie to me for? So my point is that I'm pouring out. Think about what I'm saying. I'm taking care of all your finance. I'm taking that burden away. I'm also mentoring. I'm teaching you. We talking about business. I'm uplifting you. We upgrading each other. You fulfilling a need that I have.
So
I'm doing all those things, traveling, and then you're gonna lie about some shit that's gonna jeopardize this.
I got it.
Why would you do that?
Not to cut you off.
I don't know why anybody would do that in any relationship like
But
that.
they do.
But they do. Well,
But they do.
Wait a
but
minute.
that's my point.
Okay.
But they do, and therefore, I think that's my very point. Why would people do that anymore? Like you said, somebody holding it down, taking care of you. Why
Okay,
would you lie
so-
on either end? But they do, and so for me to believe that because all of a sudden she has a title sugar baby, she's not going to do that.
I think that's why.
You think the title does mitigate that risk?
I think because they're in that situation, that's why.
Let me say something.
Okay.
Let's take Sugar Baby out the way. Let's talk about the bar. How does a woman qualify to get one?
Good luck.
That's important. You know why? Because this is a rare guy. This is a rare guy. And less than 1% of these guys actually exist.
100%. You
Okay.
know, we talked
No,
about
I'm
earlier
not saying
about
they don't. I'm saying what I'm saying though. Wait. I said this is where I got. But hold on, I'm going back to something.
You're talking about the bod.
Hold up. No, wait. I'm finna go back to the bod baby.
Okay, I didn't know what you said. This one.
No, the bod baby.
Okay.
Because how does she qualify to get a bod?
well, yeah, we talked about the qualifiers.
I know it, but that's my point. Listen, I'm always of the opinion. It's my opinion. A woman looking for a certain type of man, she ain't found it. What is it about you that qualifies you to get the man you trying to, or you looking for that you ain't found yet?
I hear that, and that's what I'm saying, right? We talked about qualifiers, and we talked about, you know, getting to the point of the woman and the man is together, right? Her point is, how do you sustain it, right?
That's a great question.
How do you
Yep.
sustain it, right? And some of those issues that come along with it. What we're talking about was, you said it earlier, if you with me, you with me. Why? Because I do all these things, right? The stigma of a sugar daddy is this. Old man want to pay all the bills for some sex. That's kind of the stigma of it. And it's so much deeper than that.
It's
Okay.
way.
And
way
that's what I'm here
that's
for.
one part of it.
I think that's what I was trying to say. I just
yeah,
know the
that's what I'm
stigma.
getting
I
to.
don't know.
That's
I
what
don't-
I'm getting
Yeah,
to.
it's just one
To
part
me,
of it.
so and the reason why I said, you heard me say this earlier, the reason why there's no difference when it comes to a sugar daddy and a real relationship in our mind is because there's two things that don't need to be said that should be understood in any relationship. If there's a romantic type of relationship, whether it's sugar baby, sugar daddy, we intimate from a relationship perspective, we get married, boyfriend, girlfriend, sex should be there and finance should be there. Those are two things. What the fuck we talking about? I can't one day not pay the bill. I can't one day not pay the motherfucking electric bill.
No, you
and the
can't one
mortgage.
day have a headache.
I'm just saying.
We got to
So-
work through your headache.
So my point of saying that is certain things don't, to me, just don't even need to be fucking addressed. Like I don't give a shit if what kind of situation we're entering. If we're entering into a situation, what the fuck we addressing it for? I already know what it is. As a man, any of y'all listen, as a fucking man, if I'm entering into a situation, especially romantically with a sugar baby, whatever it is, be a man. I'm to take care of it. I'm to protect you. I'm to handle the bill. That's minor shit to me. That's minor. What's the over under? Y'all gave away pussy for free.
Sorry.
Y'all gave away pussy for niggas who didn't give a shit about you. I'm just saying.
Who was y'all?
Women. The data don't lie.
So let me
Whether
say
it was
this.
you, your mama,
Wait a minute.
grandmama,
This-
somebody in the
this
lineage,
is-
somebody in the family did.
This is,
So, April, did I answer your questions?
I think I have a slightly better understanding. I think one, it's a substitute for the word relationship, maybe under traditional,
Maybe.
because I
Yes.
think starting there, like I'm
yes,
understanding.
yes.
It could be.
Yes.
Because when you say sugar daddy, sugar baby, it has its own set of criterias. And some of those look just like relationships, which is very
Yes.
different for me. I didn't know that. I thought it was, like you said, maybe that stigma of old man, money transaction, whatever that was.
Sex, that's just prostitution.
Yeah,
and-
sex. Yeah, it sounds very
Yeah.
very close to prostitution.
Yeah, no, that's not what it is.
And
It's not.
Yeah, it sounds very close to that.
100% not.
Oh no.
Okay, so it's not an escort service.
100% not.
I mean,
Most just to kind of address that for 2 seconds. Most sugar daddies, if you're gonna be intimate, we are in a relationship. I want to kiss you. I want to hold you. I want to do all those things. We're not in a situation.
So-
most men ain't gonna kiss no prostitute.
So let
do
me
all
say
those
this.
things.
If
I
I
know.
need to go to
You know,
I got you.
a strip club to do all that, then I don't need a sugar baby. I can just go give some money and go do that. A sugar baby is more about the emotional connection, the intelligent conversations, the mentorship for me. Like, I don't want to be in your life if I can't teach you something. I don't. I don't want you in my life if you can't teach me something. I ain't saying I'm so big the way I can't learn from you, but we got to learn from each other so we can grow. Assets and liabilities, that's how I see the world. So my relationships is based on that. So I don't have a whole lot of friends. I don't. I have one motherfucking friend in Atlanta. It's him. Well, I got a couple of more friends, but and he and I get into a damn it every day. But you know what?
That's relationship.
I add value back to him, and that's what he add value back to me. If we don't add value, I don't have no reason to fuck with you. And that's how I see the world. So I think relationships need to add value. You need to add value to each other in every. Where I'm weak at, you strong. We might go somewhere.
I think that's
wait
a good principle all around.
It is.
I don't think
but
that's a
we go
sugar
somewhere,
baby,
I
sugar
might not
daddy.
speak up, but you
Well,
will.
so, but that's what you keep. That's my point, right? Sugar daddies and sugar babies exist for a number of reasons, but if you can find that common ground, then you got something.
Common ground.
Yeah.
Common ground. Okay, I think that's the word.
It's
And
common ground.
if that's the term that you both relate to, and there's still common ground, whatever that looks like, that's more the lifestyle that you're.
Okay,
100%.
so now
Okay.
I'm going
It's
to ask
common
a
ground.
hard
Okay,
question.
thank you.
Are you in a relationship?
She will be after this show.
No, it's just hard. I mean, I don't know.
You said that was a hard question.
Well,
Why is that a hard question?
because it doesn't sound like it.
Why doesn't it sound like it? I haven't been able to say much.
No, you said a lot. You said a whole lot.
Okay.
So
Well, okay, hold on.
Are you
Next episode.
No, we're gonna talk
No,
this.
wait a minute.
we
So it's not to put you on the spot. My point is that
I just don't like the way you tease it up because I already know. I've been in this chair before. I know where you're about to go, so I'm not gonna fall. I'm not gonna be victim
no,
to your
see,
prey.
and that's
I know.
what I'm saying.
I know
I'm
the
not
throw out
going
to reel
there.
me in.
I'm not going
I'm
there.
not. Well,
My
I'm not gonna
point-
allow you to.
My point is,
we just answer the question. Are you in a relationship?
No, she not. Okay, because if you was,
Why
she
is you
was-
answering for her out the whole
Nah,
show?
so-
let her answer.
No,
Are
I'm
you in a
answering for her. I'm answering for her.
I need her to answer. Your word mean a whole lot to me, but when it come to her in a relationship, I need to hear from her. Are you in a relationship?
I'm not in a relationship.
Thank you. Here's what I want. What I want is for the man, for you to show up, and I'm gonna speak that over there.
Okay.
I need you, whoever you are, to show up in my friend April Q's life
Oh.
so that she can get the fulfillment that she been looking for or need or want or desire.
Hey man,
Because I'm not
why
fulfilled.
the, why the fuck you talking to them?
I'm talking to the camera. I'm talking to the man out there that's looking for April.
Hey.
Because April is, listen,
Point the
this
finger.
woman here
Point the
is
finger.
available, successful, she quality. You got it.
Oh my gosh.
April Q. April Q.
All right. Thank you.
I teed you up for the audience.
All right.
April,
Yes, Steve.
final words. What is it that you came on the show? Okay. And we talked about the book. Go get the book. We talked about the single. But give our audience or our listeners what would you want to leave them with?
I think alignment is just important. I think that's kind of what I'm hearing from this. Whatever that alignment means for you, you have
Okay.
to be aligned. Because if not, it's a uphill battle. But if alignment means the term sugar baby, sugar daddy, and you understand how that aligns, fine. If it means boyfriend, girlfriend, if it means big old daddy, but I think the alignment is what it means for you. Big old daddy was again there is a very strong line in Big Old Daddy that says,
I
Big Old
like
Daddy
it.
takes
I
care of me.
like
I
it.
don't need a sugar daddy. So from my perspective, sugar daddy is one element into what a big old daddy is. And so
love it.
that's what I'd say.
Well, speaking of the big old daddy, the single, the whole nine, tell us where we can find you. Where can they get the single? Where can they get the book? Tell us about that.
So my name is April Q. Russell. April like the month Q Russell. So you can Google that. But the single is streaming everywhere under Black Hollywood Maryland, BOD, Black Hollywood Maryland, BOD, Apple Tunes, Spotify.
Anywhere
YouTube.
you can
Anywhere
find
you
it.
can find
Yeah.
it. But once you Google that, you'll be okay to find it. Big Old Daddy, Black Hollywood Maryland, streaming now.
Big old
Awesome.
daddy.
We're gonna
Black
have the
Hollywood.
so we're gonna have the Big Old Daddy challenges too. So I just had a question for you guys.
Okay.
Okay, and so I'm sure you guys answer this in y'all ways, but one of the things that I've asked, I wish you had time for you to show me. So I asked it twofold to tell me, then show me what that looks like. But don't show me on this. don't show me anything. But what makes you a big old daddy, and what makes you a big old daddy? What would make you a big old daddy?
For me, as a big old daddy, it goes beyond a transactional opportunity, right? So, like I said earlier, some things that don't need to be explained, don't need to be said. As a big old daddy, as I would consider myself, I'm big on my family. I'm big on taking care of the people that I love. I'm big on my word as a man. I'm going to do what I say I'm going to do. I'm going to follow through. But I got a big heart. I love taking care of people, right? And so in taking care of my family, to me, it's my reasonable service. My reasonable service to pay my mortgage and pay the rent and all that kind of stuff, pay the lights. That's the reasonable service. Beyond that, what makes me the big old daddy is I show up. I show up. I'm going to show up to things that are important to you. I'm going to show up when you need me. I'm going to show up when you want to just fucking talk and cuss somebody out and I'm the only one there. I'm your punching bag.
See, now
For
we get
real.
somewhere. I love
I'm
that.
there. That's necessary. That's what makes me a big old daddy. The problem I have is that I'm trying to find the compliment to the big old daddy. That's
Facts. Because it's not
true.
it's not a lot of compliments out there. That is
you
true.
can do all those things. You can do all
Either
that
way,
shit,
it's
and it's
not.
hard.
But
That's a
not.
beautiful answer, and
It's
that
not.
answer right there is why I said I paid homage, because that right there is solid quality. Like you said, it's just your duty, and there's just some things you said that they're solid. That's way beyond transaction, and I think you should be commended for that.
I swear to y'all, I'm gonna let D answer. I swear to y'all, when I was married and my kids were younger, I was the damn PTA president. I was showing. I tried to do the Superman. I wanted to be the superhero for my kids. You know why? Because I didn't have a superhero growing up. My dad wasn't involved. He was a sugar daddy. He had women all around. My dad was out there, right? And I love this dude. But my point is that I wanted to be the hero. So I was a PTA president. I was the baseball coach. I would get off work, come home and pick the kids up, and go to the baseball field in my suit, dust and all. Didn't care. I'm going to come home. We're going to do homework together. We're going to eat. I wanted to be a black man in a house where black boys growing up and a black girl growing up could see a black man take care of their family, because I didn't witness
Come on
it.
now.
So that has modeled me throughout, right? That's what I do, straight up.
That's what I'm talking about.
And that's why we pay homage to. That's who we're
right.
paying. That's who Bod
That's
is
it.
paying homage to.
That's it.
All of that.
That's a big old daddy to me.
That's
It
it.
goes
That's
beyond
who
the fucking
Bod is.
trans-
Yeah.
I can't even come behind that.
That was, well, I'm telling you, that's that.
No,
if you have that same essence, that is to me,
Well,
all of that gets
I'm going
salutes.
to say this. To add to what he's saying, because I do believe in that. For me, also, it's to be able to meet the needs and the desires of the one I'm with,
Absolutely.
period.
You know,
Whatever that may be,
it's a
and
song.
however that may look.
It's a song that Lettucey wrote. And I know we're going to wrap this up. We all got to go. But Lettucey wrote this song called Anything for You. And there's a lyric in there that she said to her husband when she wrote the song. She said, even when you wrong, you right. Right? Now, if you heard her interview about that song and the lyrics specifically, what she was saying was, I love you so much, we're going to figure this shit out. I don't give a shit who right or who wrong. You wrong, I don't give, you right. Why we got to keep doing this when I'm into you, when I want to make this work? So even when you wrong, you right. We good.
So relationships are about this. Why don't I let you be right and I'll be okay?
Come on, D.
No, it's okay.
No, I hear you.
Because even if we disagree, I can let you be right. I'm going to just be okay.
Yeah.
So that we can move on, because my love for you exceeds whatever we disagree about.
Yeah.
It don't mean I don't love you.
That's right.
It's just you got a different viewpoint based on past experiences, all that.
Yeah.
And so I see the producer raise their hand
Yeah,
doing
that's
that.
right.
So that means it's time for us to
Hey,
wrap
Procure,
it up.
look, hey, we appreciate you so much for real.
Thank you
Look,
for having me. I appreciate you
wonderful,
guys.
wonderful,
I appreciate you guys. Did I do okay?
This is all you did
Yeah,
amazing.
you're wonderful.
Thank
Hey,
you
listen,
guys.
folks, don't forget to follow us. Hit that subscribe button.
That's
All
right.
Sugar Daddyz Podcast with a Z. Sugar Daddyz Podcast. That's with a Z. Please follow us on all platforms. Click the subscribe button. We appreciate y'all. Till next time, you got your boy here,
April Q.
April Q.
Thank you. Good guys. These are
appreciate
good
y'all.
guys.
Take care.
All right.